In the name of the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, one God. Amen. Okay, today's story, it's an introduction to next week's story. So pay attention. Remember all of these details. Okay, long time ago, before Jesus was born, we call that time the Old Testament. And after Jesus was born, we call it the New Testament. In the Old Testament, God appeared to Moses in Egypt on a mountain of Sinai. And he told him, I need to meet with my people in my house. So I want you to build a house. But remember, because the people of Israelites at that time, they were traveling in the desert for 4 years. So they can't really build a house for God. So instead they build a tent. You see, that's a tent. That's a tent. That tent was a mobile tent. Mobile means like the cell phone. You can go with it anywhere you want. So the people of Israelites were able to carry this tent and move with it anywhere they go. So God told Moses to build the house of God that called tabernacle. So tabernacle means tent. Tabernacle means tent. On that mountain, God gave Moses 10 laws for his people to follow. Like you have to love your God from all of your heart. You have to worship God. Love your neighbors. All of these laws, we call it in the Old Testament commandments. There were 10 of them, 10 commandments. When you move up to second grade, you will learn about these 10 commandments, okay? So just know that how many there are. There were 10 commandments, okay? And then God told Moses to put inside that tent. So the tent is just like our church. It's 3 sections. So when you enter here from the gate, that's the first section, middle section, and then the third section is the Holy of Holy, like in our church, the altar, okay? In the holy section, the altar, God told Moses to put this box. That box was made of wood, but covered with gold. On the top of the box, there are 2 angels. That rank of angels, we call it cherubim. So on the top of the cover of the ark, there were 2 of the cherubims. We call that ark the Ark of Covenant because it has so many precious things God asked Moses to put inside the ark. So ark means like a chest. When you have when your mom have like gold and precious things, she stored them inside a chest. But that was a bigger size, okay? So when we open the ark, remember, do you see those handles for the ark? God told Moses that no one can touch it. It's precious. It represents God. So no one can touch that ark. So that's why God told Moses to put those handles. So when we want to move the ark, just touch the handle and move it, okay? And only priests can take care of this. Only priests. Okay, let's move the cover of the Ark of the Covenant and see what's inside it. Let's see. Okay, let's see. What's this? Okay, these are the tablets of the covenant, where you can find the 10 commandments. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is the actual stones that God wrote on them, the 10 laws that his people should follow. Okay? You will learn, I told you, you will learn about these 10 commandments when you grow up a little bit, maybe in second or third grade. Okay? So let's see what else inside. So that means this is presents God words. Okay? They're precious. That's God words. And then let's see what's this. It's a dry rod. Who does it belong to? It belongs to Moses' brother. His name is Aaron. So God told Moses, out of all of the people of Israelites, pick 12 rods belongs to the 12 tribes. There were 12 tribes. And put their name on the rod. So that one belongs to Aaron. So there were another 11 rods. So it was 12 of them. And God told Moses, the rod that produce blossoms, that means that one is gonna be, that tribe is gonna be my priests, and they're gonna take care of my house. And it happens that Aaron rods brought blossoms without any watering or soil. That's a miracle. And this represents that God is the high priest. And there's another thing about the rod of Aaron. It represents Saint Mary. It reminds us with Saint Mary. This rod brought blossoms without soil or water. It was dry. And Saint Mary delivered Jesus Christ by the Holy Spirit. Not like any other people, not like us when we was born, okay? The last thing inside the Ark of Covenant, this is a pot. Okay, look at the pot. What's inside the pot? That was food. In the desert, when the people of God were so hungry they can't find food, God sent this food to them from heaven. And the name of that food, manna. Say manna. Manna. That pot was made of gold. And that manna, nowadays, it represents what? It reminds us what we eat and give us life and make us the kids of God. Good job, the communion. So the manna represents the body of Jesus Christ. Okay? So this is our precious stuff. So God told Moses to pour it in the tabernacle, the house of God. So it means that God represents there and meet his people there. So we'll put everything back, the pot, the golden pot with the manna, Aaron's rod, and then the tablets of the covenant with the 10 commandments. We'll put the cover back on. And remember, we don't touch the Ark of Covenant. So we have to hold it from here, put it back in the tent. So everything is movable. So the tent can be moved out and the Ark of Covenant can also be moved out. So let's review very quick what we learned today. So we said that a tabernacle means tent. And ark means chest. In the ark, there are three precious things that presents God. Number one, the tablets of the covenant, which has the 10 commandments. Number two, the golden pot. What's inside the golden pot? The manna that represents the body of Jesus Christ. Number three, it's Aaron's rod, the one that produced blossoms without watering or soil. Okay? So, but remember, so the tabernacle was the house of God in the Old Testament. What's the house of God in the New Testament? Good job, the church, where we meet God, okay? Today's verse is, say with me, how lovely is your dwelling place. Dwelling means the place that you settle down and live. So the dwelling place could be what in the Old Testament? Tabernacle, good job. In the New Testament, the church. So we could say, how lovely is your church, right? How lovely is your church? Or we could do it in the Old Testament, how lovely is your tabernacle. So if we put, so that's the church word, and that's the tabernacle word. So if I want to say this verse in the Old Testament, which one should I put? Tabernacle or church? In the Old Testament, that will be the tabernacle. So let's say, how lovely is your tabernacle. Okay, but now we only say, how lovely is your, good job, church. So repeat after me. How lovely is your dwelling place. Dwelling place. So dwelling place, the place that we settle down, we live in, and we have our life. And our life isn't in the church. We miss our church. So let's pray together that God will open the church doors for us again soon. Okay? In the name of the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, one God, Amen. Ya Baba Yeshua, we thank you for everything. Ya Baba Yeshua, we love you so much, and we love our church so much. We missed it a lot. Please, Lord, open the gate of the church very soon. We want to go to your house. Ya Baba Yeshua, heal the sicknesses, give the poor, protect our family, and give peace to the entire world. علشان خاطر ماما العذراء وشفيع كنيستنا ماري مرقس وشفيع فصلنا الأنبا والناس. اسمعنا لما نقول لك بشكر. أبانا الذي في السماوات يتقدس اسمك، ليأتي ملكوتك، لتكن مشيئتك كما في السماء كذلك على الأرض. خبزنا كفافنا أعطينا اليوم، واغفر لنا ذنوبنا كما نغفر نحن أيضا للمذنبين إلينا، ولا تدخلنا في تجربة لكن نجينا من الشرير، بالمسيح يسوع ربنا، لأن لك الملك والقوة والمجد إلى الأبد آمين. Geen vrouwen eme viot, neem bshiri, neem bnebma eth oweb, unoti in oot, amen. Okay, let's repeat the verse again. How lovely is your dwelling place. Amen.